Hello, I'm John Bohan of Baseball Me Love. That's a baseball blog that I started in 2011, and this feels like a natural extension of that. I'm going to start with the November 2016 transactions for Major League Baseball. That's the period between the end of the World Series and the winter baseball meetings, which will be starting up soon. I'm just going to do the Major League transactions. In the future, I will do some minor league transactions. Things were started off on November 2nd with a trade between the Rays and the Reds, in which the Rays received pitcher John Lamb in exchange for cash. On the 3rd, there was a trade between the Angels and the Tigers, in which the Angels received outfielder Cameron Maybin for pitcher Victor Alcantara. On the 4th, there was a trade in which the Philadelphia Phillies received pitcher Pat Neshek from the Astros in exchange for a player to be named later. On the 7th, there was a trade between the Mariners and the Dodgers, in which the Mariners received catcher Carlos Ruiz for pitcher Vidal Nuno. On the 9th, there was the first free agent signing of the period, in which pitcher Andrew Bailey was signed by the Los Angeles Angels, who he was staying with. And also on the 10th, there was a free agent signing in which pitcher R.A. Dickey signed with the Braves, and he was formerly with the Blue Jays. On the 11th, there's a trade between the Phillies and the Dodgers, in which the Phillies received outfielder Howie Kendrick, and the Dodgers received first baseman Darren Ruff and second baseman Darnell Sweeney. On the 12th, another trade in which the Mariners received third baseman Danny Valencia, and the Athletics received pitcher Paul Blackburn. On the 16th, there was another free agent signing in which pitcher Charlie Blackburn, in 3, 2, 1. On the 16th, there was another free agent signing in which pitcher Charlie Morton signed with the Astros. He was formerly with the Pirates. On the 17th, a trade in which the Astros received catcher Brian McCann and cash, and the Yankees received pitchers Albert Abreu and Jorge Guzman. And also on the 17th, a free agent signing in which the Braves signed pitcher Bartolo Colon. He was formerly with the Mets. On the 18th, there was a free agent signing in which Drew Butera, catcher, stayed with the Kansas City Royals. And another trade on the 18th between the Rays and the Mariners. This is kind of a blockbuster. The Mariners received third baseman Richie. 3, 2, 1. Also on the 18th, a trade between the Mariners and the Rays, in which the Mariners received a third baseman Richie. 3, 2, 1. Also on the 18th, a trade between the Mariners and the Rays, in which the Mariners received third baseman Richie Schaefer and shortstop Taylor Motter. And the Rays received pitchers Andrew Kittredge and Dylan Thompson, and also first baseman Dalton Kelly. Also on the 18th, another trade between the Mariners and the Yankees, in which the Mariners received pitcher James Pazos and the Yankees received pitcher Zach Littell. And the 18th was finished out with a free agent signing in which designated hitter Kendrys Morales signed with the Blue Jays, and he had formerly been with the Royals. On the 19th, there was a free agent signing in which outfielder Chris Heisey stayed with the Washington Nationals. On the 21st, a free agent signing in which pitcher Andrew Cashner signed with the Rangers. He was formerly with the Marlins. And another free agent signing in which pitcher Brett Cecil signed with the Cardinals, and he was formerly with the Blue Jays. On the 23rd, there was a trade between the Nationals and the Phillies, in which the Nationals received pitcher Jimmy Cordero for a player to be named later. And then a blockbuster trade on the 23rd, in which between the Diamondbacks and the Mariners, and the Diamondbacks received shortstop Ketel Marte and pitcher Taijuan Walker, and the Mariners received shortstop, second baseman Gene Segura, first baseman Mitch Haniger, and pitcher Zach Curtis. On the 28th, there's another trade, this one between the Mariners and the Braves, and the Mariners received pitchers Max Pavzi and Rob Whalen, and the Braves received outfielder Alex Jackson and a player to be named later. Also a free agent signing that day, in which the Angels signed outfielder Ryan Lamare away from the Red Sox. On the 29th, another series of free agent signings. Eric Thames, first baseman, was signed by the Brewers. He came over after playing in Korea. The Pirates signed pitcher Lisalberto Bonilla from the Dodgers. Outfielder John Jay signed with the Pirates. He was formerly with the Cardinals. And then on the 30th, to finish out the month, some more free agent signings, in which catcher Jason Castro signed with the Twins. He was formerly with the Astros. The Mets were able to retain outfielder Yone. Okay, the Mets were able to retain outfielder Yoenis Cespedes, and first baseman Sean Rodriguez signed with the Mets, and he was formerly with the Pirates. And outfielder Matt Joyce signed with the Athletics, also formerly with the Pirates. And one trade on the 30th, in which the Orioles received Logan Verrett from the Mets in exchange for cash. The busiest teams during the transaction period were the Mariners and the Braves, followed up by the Astros and the Angels. I'll be going over a few of the I'll be going over a couple of the free agents transactions and a couple of the trades individually on individual posts shortly here. I hope you check on those as well. Thank you, and this has been John Bohan for Baseball Me Love.